Hey, what's going on, team? It's Ricky with TechBot Solutions. A quick little update for you. So on TQQQ, I made a video yesterday talking about I took a $50,000 position, right? I wanted to update you guys and show you where I ended up selling and why I ended up selling. Again, I can be completely wrong. I make mistakes. I'm human. But one of the things that I love to share is the reason why behind something. I feel like someone learns a lot more when understanding someone's intention. It's not that I'm right 100% of the time, because I'm definitely not. But at least I hope that you understand my intention on why I decided to lock in profits, reduce my position size, and where I went from there. So I wanted to show you my buy orders yesterday. I had $50,000, a little bit over $50,000. My average purchase price was right around like 53.38, something like that. I had about 1,000 shares. I bought a little bit more today at $57. I stepped on the gas. I bought a little bit more. I bought 234 shares. And then it became a little bit more on the overbought side. And again, looking at TQQQ, became a little bit more on the overbought side as we began to surpass 53.50, right? We're up 7% on the day. Looking at the pre-market resistance, I want you to understand why. We're looking a little bit more on the overbought side. I begin to be like, okay, well, here's the time where I begin to lock in profits. Lock in profits, sell, sell, and sell. I went from a $70,000 position size, right? I had 50,000. I bought a little bit more. I had 70,000. I went from 70,000 down to 14,000. Why? Why would I sell when the ETF TQQQ is bullish on the day? The reason why is today and tomorrow, the very, specific days where there's these Fed meetings. I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard of them. It's where they talk about interest rates and raising interest rates. And as you guys know, the talk about raising interest rates, which really hasn't even taken place yet, is what's causing the NASDAQ market to go down. Anytime interest rates go up, tech stocks go down, and vice versa. When interest rates go down, tech stocks go up. It's a very common correlation. Look into it if you want to look a little bit more into it. Looking back at almost every single Wednesday and Thursday, so I want to look back as of last week. So that's going to be the 20th of January. And you could see that, again, Wednesday, it was bearish, and that's how it closed because of the Fed meeting, right? And then on Thursday was one of the worst days, right? We started off, so it closed at around 64 on Wednesday. It opened in the green. It was bullish. And then midday, after this Fed meeting on Thursday, which is, again, tomorrow, it tanked. And it tanked hard. And again, day after day, week after week, almost every single time on the later half of the day, the NASDAQ market sells off, which means that then TQQQ sells off. So why would I lock in profits, or why would I sell TQQQ when the market is bullish on the day? That's why. Because the market has been more bearish than it has been bullish, meaning that it's been selling off more than it's been rising. So because of that, although it's bullish on the day, I have no ground to be greedy. I have no ground to be like, no, the market's going to recover now. Well, it's been selling off for 3 to 4 weeks. So what do you think is more likely? For it to continue to sell off, or for it to actually recover? I agree, the market's oversold. But make sure that you don't make decisions, right? Trade decisions based off of today's performance when your intention, when your intention is to hold it for a number of days. If your intention is to hold it for a number of days, one of the steps that I like to take that makes me feel a little bit more comfortable is allowing the direction to be in my favor, showing that not only for a day, but for a series of days that we've been making higher highs and higher lows and been showing indication of a recovery, right? Until then, it's not going to be very encouraging for me to want to hold a heavy position at oversold levels when the market's still bearish, right? So again, why did I sell? The Fed meeting, and because of overall direction. We've been more bearish than bullish, so I didn't want to be, greedy. I didn't want to nickel and dime the market. I was okay with locking in profits and walking away in the green. Now, again, the market can continue to rise as we're seeing it rise right now. And guess what? I can always jump back in. I can day trade the market at these overbought levels. But understand, the overall market direction right now is bearish. So this is why I'm choosing to be more selective with what and how much I hold overnight. I love that the market is in the green. Trust me, I absolutely love it. We all do. But let's not get confused. About one green day does not mean confirmation of an overall recovery. I don't want to see you guys average up today, hold, and then it ends up being down tomorrow, and then you end up being devastated. If you choose to average up, you're doing it with the understanding that the market doesn't have to recover right away. So I wanted to share with you the simple steps that I took today in locking in profits and sharing with you, most importantly, why I decided to lock in profits based off of the Fed meeting and, of course, overall market direction. I'm very excited for the market to recover, but I also don't want to be impulsive and just hold because I can. I want to trade what makes sense and when it makes sense to trade, not just because, again, it's cheap, right? Because the cheap can get cheaper. So I really do appreciate you guys' time. I hope that I earned your thumbs up. Again, if you're an absolute beginner, we have an absolute free Discord group. It's a trading group chat, and it's the first link in the description. If you guys want to join my private group, they get to watch me trade live every single day, and that's that second link down below. I'm going to put a $100 off coupon. So for the first 10 people, we'll get an exclusive $100 off the Learn Plan Profit 2.0. I appreciate your guys' time, and like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.